Good evening. On behalf of the entire Bishop Blanchet faculty and staff, I want to thank you for joining us at the commencement exercises for the class of 2019 here at the Ernie Road Gymnasium. To every one of our parents and guardians, we thank you for your commitment and for your sacrifices that you have made over these 4 years. We thank you for your prayers and for your partnership as you walked with us in giving your child the gift of a Catholic education at Bishop Blanchet. To all the grandparents and relatives and friends, we thank you for joining us in the tremendous spirit and the proud legacy of Bishop Blanchet. And a special welcome home to all of our alumni joining us here tonight. I see a number of siblings here back with us. Let's hear great. Give them a round of applause. Welcome back home to the family members who are here to come back and celebrate second and third generation Braves graduating here. When we bring to mind all of the loved ones who are not here with us tonight, particularly those watching down on us from heaven, we bring them into our hearts, remembering in special ways this evening grandparents, parents, siblings, and colleagues. And to each of my colleagues on the faculty and staff, my deepest thanks for the countless hours of personal sacrifice and professional dedication that you have poured into the formation of these young men and women over the past 4 years. And to our graduating seniors, at this very moment of moving on from high school to Brave alumni, congratulations on reaching this important milestone. And thank you for what each of you have brought to this community in your own unique ways. Graduates, tonight, it's all about you, your accomplishments, your hard work. You are the center of attention, and rightly so. But before the spotlight turns to you, I want you to call to mind your parents, your guardians, and anyone who made financial sacrifices and who gave you all sorts of rides back and forth to this place. Braves, let's turn and give them a round of applause and love and appreciation to our parents. And finally, graduates, I want to call attention to the sign above the stage. Graduation only by the grace of God. A quote from Father Doug, a longtime chaplain here at Bishop Blanchet. My final prayer and hope for you all is that you'll always remember in the depths of your heart that the gift of God's grace is always ready to heal, to comfort, to empower, and inspire you all the days of your lives. Please let us all stand for the presentation of our cross, the papal flag, our colors, and our invocation in the national anthem. Announcing the presentation and the explanation of the symbols, our senior class co-presidents, Abby Hecko and Matthew Kennedy.
Good evening. The colors, the papal flag, and our cross are being presented tonight by members of the senior class. The cross, which Savannah Waltier, St. Vincent de Paul representative carries and presents tonight, is a clear reminder of the unique character and specific philosophy of our school. The mission here at Bishop Blanchet is the mission of Christ, to further the development of young men and women in the image and likeness of God their Creator.
The papal flag with Will Judy and Anna Summers, Great Connection 46 leaders, carry and present tonight is the flag of our church. It is the papal flag which bears upon it closely the keys of the kingdom of heaven. The flag is a reminder of our specific tradition, history, and identity in the larger Christian community, the Roman Catholic identity. The American flag, presented by Pierre Robert and Liam Tracy, ASB co-presidents, is the flag of our nation. It is a symbol of the freedom we have to learn and educate ourselves so that we may lead our country in the years to come. It is a visible reminder that we live as one nation under God.
The national anthem will be performed by the Bishop Blanchet Band under the direction of Mr. Sean Richards.
Good evening, class of 2019, family, friends, faculty, and staff. Let us begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. God, there are too many things that I can thank you for. One of the most important things is the opportunity you have given me to attend Bishop Blanchet High School. One of the best things about Bishop Blanchet is that we all have been given the opportunity to openly explore our faith. For me, this road has definitely had its ups and downs, just as all relationships do. I've consistently fallen into the misconception that you will always give me the things that I want or desire. If I had a math test, I'd ask you to give me a good grade. If I had a race, I'd ask that you make me run fast. It is easy to say that this is not the way you work. That is because it's pretty obvious. If we were given everything we wanted at that instant, the world would succumb to greed. But God, during my time here at Bishop Blanchet, I have begun to understand some of the ways in which you work. I must thank you for this wonderful Pentecost that we are a part of now. Acts of the Apostles chapter 2 reads, "When the time for Pentecost was fulfilled, they were all in one place together. And suddenly, there came from the sky a noise like a strong driving wind, and it filled the entire house in which they were. Then there appeared to them tongues as of fire, which parted and came to rest on each one of them. And they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in different tongues, as the Spirit enabled them to proclaim. Now there were devout Jews from every nation under heaven staying in Jerusalem. Now what brought all the apostles to the same place? They were gathered there to meet about how they could continue spreading the message of your Son, Jesus Christ, across the world. They had recently all picked up their lives and dedicated their time and actions to Christ as he moved throughout the Middle East, prophesying and preaching. But after Christ was crucified, their journey seemed to come to an end. Lost without Christ, the apostles began to scramble to find a way to set their course back to the desired path. This is where we see you, God. You sent down your Spirit to give the apostles with the confidence and tools they would need to accomplish their tasks. And what happened after this? The apostles went out into the world to spread the message of Christ. I believe that high school has been our Pentecost. The only difference is that the apostles' one night was given to us over these past 4 years. God, you gave the apostles confidence and tools to go out and share the stories of Jesus. During our time at Bishop Blanchet, you have given us the confidence and tools to go out into the world, making the lives of our families, friends, and strangers more complete and fulfilling. You have given us the ability to speak the language of others, whether it is Spanish, French, German, or even Java. You have given us the ability to use the writings and histories of the past to decipher problems and attempt to find solutions to today's problems. You have given us the opportunity to touch the world, even if it is here in Seattle, away on the East Coast, or even internationally. Outside of the classroom, we must reflect on how you have helped us interact with each other. We have made and lost friends, faced extreme joy and extreme sadness. We have hurt people and we have been hurt, but we have also been raised up and praised. The lessons we have learned throughout high school are going to be some of the most influential experiences we know. And even if in tough times we do not see you, God, we must realize that you see us and want us to learn certain things ourselves. You will set us up for success, but you will not complete the tasks we need to do ourselves. God, you could have instantly spread the message of your Son, but instead, you gave the apostles what they needed to follow the ministry of Christ. We are now faced with a similar choice. And the choice is not whether or not we choose to follow you. The choice is whether or not we use what you have given us to make a difference. Parents, teachers, family, and friends, I ask you to look at the class of 2019. Even if you cannot see the same flame that appeared over the top of the apostles, I push you to see it in their hearts. God, you have given us strength. You have given us skills. And you have given us hope. If we use these gifts, there is not much that can stop us. God, we ask that you do not live out your actions for us. We ask that you live them out with us. We ask that you help to instill a further sense of pride and confidence within the class of 2019. We ask that you guide us to use these gifted tools in a way that not only helps others, but changes the lives of our own as well. Good and gracious God, you have set us up for success, and now we ask that you let us know that this is not the end of the story, but the beginning of the chapter. In your Son's name we pray. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Please be seated.
Now our senior choir will come forward and sing their rendition of the alma mater. Thank you.
and students. My name is Brian Jesus, and I am honored to be the commencement speaker for the graduating class of 2019. Seniors, congratulations. 4 years of all-nighters, blood, sweat, tears, and grilled cheese sandwiches have led to this moment, our graduation, and we should all be extremely proud of ourselves. To start my speech, I would love to share a quote by one of my favorite poets, Maya Angelou. I will be honest though, I only discovered this quote this year while looking for my senior quote. I googled inspirational quotes by Black women. And people like Michelle Obama, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and Oprah came up. And they are all phenomenal women. But then I saw this quote by Maya Angelou, and it was simply everything I needed at that moment in my life. She once said, "My mission in life is to not merely survive, to thrive. And to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style." I love this quote because it reminded me to not just go through the motions. God put us on this earth to thrive and succeed. We can sometimes get caught in the repetitiveness of our routine, but we sometimes forget to look around once in a while and to appreciate everything around us. I especially felt this at the beginning of senior year. The pure anarchy of applying to 16 different colleges with different writing supplements and different due dates, all while trying to balance a good grade point average because everyone was telling us senior year matters. Not to mention the pressure of having to decide what the next 4 years of your life would look like in the span of 2 months while balancing sports and clubs 5 nights a week was, well, how did we do? Tenacity, hard work, and a little bit of God's plan. In fact, let's give ourselves a round of applause for all the amazing accomplishments. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. For all the amazing accomplishments. We are the future, and I am so excited to see what this world has in store for each one of us. I am confident that after we leave this gym, we will go forth and lead amazing lives because we have the skills in order to be successful. One important quality I see in our class is resilience. When you remember the tragedy that was sophomore year. For the guests here that maybe don't know, sophomore year was awful for all 189 of us. I remember all the hard classes I took that year and just being confused all the time. I used to look around our class hallway and see everyone else's defeated faces, and it was rough. In fact, I guess that was a unifying year for the class of 2019. But all jokes aside, one real moment that showed our resilience was when we gave up our spirit award at the tradition week assembly this year. Again, for the guests here that don't know, the spirit award is given to the class with the most spirit points collected throughout the year and over the course of tradition week. Our class worked hard, won games, and had fun until we participated in the tomahawk chop and offended other community members and the school. However, we did not let this define our class legacy. Our school held classes, and we learned so much about the beautiful diversity that surrounds our school and the world. We made the hard and mature decision to give up our spirit award, and the lessons we learned through that event will help us in university and beyond. That is what I love about our class. Graduates, when we leave this school, we will encounter many obstacles. However, we must never be deterred or defeated, because we have an amazing support system within our family, friends, each other, and the school. A support system can be made up of anyone who helps us succeed. Many of us have family in the audience today. I know my family is sitting over yonder. My mom and dad have sacrificed so much so that my sister and I can have an education rooted in Catholicism. They are both immigrants from Ethiopia and have fought tooth and nail to get me to where I am today. I credit all of my successes to my parents. They have taught me how to work hard, be independent, and to have faith. They never cease to amaze, inspire, and show their unconditional love. Other people in my support system include our teachers. They work hard every day with lesson plans, grading, and preparing us for college. My teachers taught me more than just calculus, English, or theology. They taught me how to be a better person by example. Special shout-outs go to Ms. Shapiro's 4th period English 10 honors class. You You guys taught me that fun and learning do go hand in hand. Ms. Shapiro, I enjoy swinging by your class every once in a while to check in, and we read some of my favorite pieces of literature in that class. Mrs. White's eighth period theology of the body class. Thank you for answering all of our weird questions honestly and sincerely, and listening to our opinions. Mrs. White, you inspire me every day, and I am glad to have met you. And lastly, Ms. Fro's second period calculus class. Ms. Fro, you are wild, funny, and honest. Thank you for helping me fall back in love with math. And thank you to all teachers of Blanchet for sharing your gift of teaching with me and so many others. Our lives are so much better because of your gift of knowledge. And lastly, my support system would not be complete without the graduates sitting on the floor today. Class of 2019, thank you for being there, y'all. The way we support each other at sporting events, academic assemblies, and beyond is heartwarming. Thank you for letting me feel like no one is watching, making me laugh until I cry, and helping me find hope. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, and I couldn't have asked for a better class to graduate with. I came, I saw, I conquered, I lived, I laughed, I loved. And I am so glad I did it with all of you. Maya Angelou would have been so proud of all of us. Now, because I started my speech with a quote, I figured it would only be appropriate to end my speech with one. This time, it's by one of my favorite artists, Post Malone. You guys might recognize this song. My mama called, seen you on TV. Some said things done changed ever since we was on. I dreamed it all ever since I was young. They said I wouldn't be nothing, but now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They never had the dedication. People hating, say we changed, and look, we made it. Yeah, we moved it. Congratulations, class of 2019. Go Braves, I love you all.
Thank you, Deborah. Well said. A number of student awards were presented at the Moving Up Assembly, which was held last week. Tonight we present our highest awards to our graduates. As award winners are named, please proceed to the stage. We begin with our academic awards. To be named as valedictorian or salutatorian, the student must meet the following criteria: have taken 4 years of math, 3 years of foreign language and science, at least one AP or honors course during grades 11 and 12, and exhibited exemplary conduct throughout their tenure at school. The honor of salutatorian is given to the student who has earned the second highest cumulative grade point average for 7 semesters of high school studies. The salutatorian for the class of 2019 has earned a cumulative GPA of 3.996. This year, we have one salutatorian, Kieran Robert. The honor of valedictorian is given to the student who has earned the highest cumulative grade point average after 7 semesters of high school studies. The valedictorians for the class of 2019 have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.0. This year we have 2 valedictorians, Matthew Helton and Leah McIntyre. The St. Thomas the Apostle Award recognizes Bishop Blanchet students who exemplify the mission of growing in a life of faith. St. Thomas the Apostle, or Doubting Thomas, showed us a relatable side of faith. Just as Thomas followed Jesus, asked questions, and ultimately dedicated his life to sharing his faith with others, so too have the winners of this award. Our first recipient is a sincere and humble young man who radiates a love for Christ. He encourages our Blanchet community to grow beyond our comfort zones through giving our time and heart to serving others. When he talks about the love Jesus had for his own friends and also has for us, a smile creeps across this young man's face and his whole being radiates joy. Our awardee models this generous love of God through the genuine way he interacts with others by listening intently and sharing honestly. Our next recipient is a young woman who lives a life of gratitude and service. She never misses an opportunity to express appreciation and say thank you for the smallest of acts. Nor is she one to pass up an opportunity to volunteer her time and help out where needed. After thank you, the second most frequent phrase she says is, "Do you need help?" This example of living life joyfully invites others into a relationship with God. During Catholic Schools Week, she wrote that she is called to be a light. All who know her will surely attest that she's already there. She's already shining brightly for all the world to see. Please join me in congratulating this year's awardees, Colin Sams and Savannah Waltier.
The St. Thomas Aquinas Award is named in honor and recognition of St. Thomas Aquinas' contributions to scholarship, faith, and teaching. St. Thomas Aquinas was a Dominican priest who lived in Italy during the Middle Ages. He was given the honorary title of Doctor Angelicus and has had a great influence on Western philosophy and theology. He was also a model student and teacher. Our first recipient consistently exceeds expectations. She takes every opportunity to learn more and challenge herself to understand material beyond what is taught in the classroom. She is masterful when helping her classmates. She identifies when someone is in need and is skilled at reteaching the content to her peers. One teacher had this to say about her. She has a keen sense of curiosity and strong analytical skills. She looks for connections between subjects and asks thoughtful questions that are usually one step ahead of where the class is going. This recipient is a natural leader who is respected for her big heart and compassion for helping others. Our second recipient is unbelievably smart, dedicated, and self-motivated. He has consistently chosen to take a rigorous course load and earned highest honors. One teacher had this to say about him. He is an organized, diligent learner who takes joy in the exploration of new material and unknown concepts, even and especially when faced with challenges. Throughout his time in my classroom, he has displayed a level of awareness about his learning that is rare in a high school student. His ability to think critically, grasp complex ideas, and problem solve make him an exceptional student. His kindness, humbleness, and genuine care for others make him a true role model. Both recipients embody everything we seek to build in our graduates. The 2019 St. Thomas Aquinas Award winners are Haley Belthai and Matthew Helton.
The St. Thomas More Leadership Award is named for the Chancellor of England under Henry VIII. This award evokes the strength of conviction and moral integrity that St. Thomas More exhibited in word and deed as a leader during that age. The first recipient is an accomplished young woman who exemplifies leadership in the classroom, on the field, and even when she thinks no one is looking. She is inclusive, enthusiastic, positive, and is the voice of empowerment for female students and athletes in our building. A teacher said this about her. She is a young woman who takes responsibility seriously, and that, combined with her passion for justice, makes her an amazing leader in our community. She challenges her teammates, her classmates, and her teachers in a myriad of ways. Her example of excellence calls us to higher standards. Our second recipient is a young man who stands out as a leader in many areas of the school. In both elected and selected positions, he is the type of leader that can connect with both students and teachers. A teacher said this about him. He has worked very hard to become the kind of leader he envisioned. He is caring, compassionate, unselfish, and respectful. He listens well to others and to himself, and is willing to roll up his sleeves and work hard. By taking calculated risks in his leadership roles, this young man strives to make this a better place for his fellow students. Intentionality and thoughtfulness describe his interactions with faculty and staff. He truly embodies the graduate profile as a socially responsible citizen in his actions as a leader in our school and beyond. Please join me in congratulating this year's St. Thomas More Leadership Award winners, Abby Hecko and Kira Romero.
The Award Sheridan Performing Arts Award is presented each year to two students who best exemplify talent, leadership, dedication, and consistent work ethic in performing arts. The award is named after Dr. Morty Sheridan, who started the Performing Arts program at Blanchet in 1960 and served as a teacher as well as the director of the choir of performing arts through 1974. To be considered for this award, students must have been actively involved in performing arts for all 4 years of their high school career, as well as demonstrated high academic achievement. Our first award winner has been a big part of Blanchet's music program since his freshman year. He has played the piano in the jazz band for the last 4 and has been a member of the jazz choir, both vocally and tippling categories, as a junior and senior. He has won 3 Outstanding Musicianship Awards since his sophomore year, 1 at the Reno Jazz Festival and 2 at the Miro Jazz Festival. And this spring, he graced the stage for more theater in our musical work. Our second award winner has been gracing the stage since she was a freshman, sometimes without even knowing the lines. That's right, she's been a member of the Blanchet Improv team for 4 years. She's been in all 4 musicals and 2 plays and done hair and makeup as a sophomore. She has lent her voice to the vocal ensemble for the last 2 years and has performed on stage at the Spotlight Cabaret. She's been an inspiring leader in the choir as well as in drama, and she was this year's Vice President of the International Thespian Society. The 2019 Morty Sheridan Awards go to Wang Jung and Leah McIntyre.
Each year, the athletic department selects 1 senior girl and 1 senior boy to receive the Ed Snell Scholar Athlete Award. The award is given to those 2 seniors who have best balanced the 2 very different disciplines of academics and athletics. The award is named in honor of Ed Snell, a great teacher and coach here at Blanchet during the 1960s and 1970s, until his untimely death in 1972. Ed was a firm believer in the importance of committing one's best effort, both in the classroom and on the athletic arena. This award honors that belief. Our first recipient is a young woman who has participated in volleyball and tennis, earning a total of 8 varsity letters between those two sports. Coupled with an outstanding athletic career, this young woman has also had an outstanding academic career, earning a cumulative grade point average of 3.95 through 7 semesters. One of her teachers says this about her: she is an all-lead AP student. She is consistently over-prepared, always insightful, genuinely helpful in group work, and forever optimistic about each class period. She walks in the classroom with the goal of not only doing her best, but also making sure that she helps those around her do their best as well. Our next recipient is a young man who has participated in every athletic season during his 4 years at Bishop Blanchet by playing football, basketball, and track, earning a total of 9 varsity letters. While committing himself to athletics, he has also committed himself in the classroom by earning a cumulative grade point average of 3.87 through 7 semesters. One of his coaches says this about him: he embodies everything a coach could ask for in an athlete. His relentless work ethic, humble confidence, and desire for growth are a daily testament to his character and inspiration to his teammates and coaches alike. He is a model brave and will no doubt continue to serve the world just as he has touched every member of our program. I know I speak for all of his coaches when I say we have been incredibly blessed to coach and learn from such a remarkable young man. Please join me in congratulating this year's Ed Tennell Scholar Athlete Award winners, Mia Loveland and Chris Frost.
The Patrick J. Miranda One True Great Award recognizes a senior who most demonstrates compassion, consideration, and respect for self and others in the community. This award is named in honor of Pat Miranda, Bishop Blanchet alumnus who served the Blanchet community for many years as a coach, counselor, teacher, and administrator. The student chosen for this award has exhibited strong character and Christian leadership skills, modeled respect for others, and encouraged others in the community to get involved. There were so many people nominated for this, so many. This person embodies integrity and respect and was nominated by numerous people. This student is not afraid to stand up and challenge us when we need to be challenged. Some of the comments from teachers in this nomination are: this student maintains a positive attitude and a great sense of humor, is a hard worker, and serves as a role model for younger students. They make their peers feel included and exude a spirit that enlivens the classroom. One cannot encounter this student without smiling. They share their love of Blanchet with current students as well as prospective students. This student has participated in student government, athletics, cheerleading, retreat participation, and leadership, singing in the Brave Choir program, all while maintaining a rigorous academic schedule. This student supports and encourages those around themselves and shows respect to all they encounter. This student is a brave in the truest sense of the word. Please join me in honoring 2019 One True Great Award, Deborah Gabriel.
congratulations again to all of the 2019 award winners. At this time, the diplomas for the class of 2019 shall be conferred. Bishop Blanchet, President, Mr. Antonio DeSapio, and I shall present the students their diplomas. Ms. Nicole McCoy, Vice Principal of Academics, and Mr. Chuck Boshin, Vice Principal of Student Activities, shall assist. A listing of honors and scholarships for each student is listed in your program. The wearing of a medallion or honor cord shows 2 graduation honors. Graduates who are lifetime members of the National Honor Society wear a medallion. To receive this recognition, a student must earn first honors 5 times through the end of the 7th semester. Those students who have earned a 3.5 to 3.799 cumulative grade point average in 7 semesters and are graduating with academic honors wear a single honor cord. Those students who have earned a 3.8 to 4.0 cumulative grade point average and are graduating with the highest honors wear the double honor cord.
Joshua Thomas Helmut Elect.
Rory Patrick Barger.
Nicholas James Barrett.
Martina Louisa Bartel.
Caleb Matthew Bean.
Beckett Bessie LeJean.
Annalise Rose Belfine.
Delaney Grace Belfine.
Haley Marie Belfine.
Nathan Thomas Benson.
Raiden Lynn Verde.
Christina Veronica Binder.
Luke Benjamin Booker.
Aiden James Bullard.
Caroline Grace Burdick.
Sophie Elizabeth Butler.
Michael Saylor Byrne.
Brendan Zachary Pansy Byram.
Christopher Robert Champagne.
Jake Cooper Cheselton.
Megan Rose Clemens.
Catherine Ray Hogarth.
Henry Alejandro Coronado Volta.
Nicole Maine Daigle.
Thais Jasmine Deleglia.
Curtis Anthony Marcus Galen. Please give this group of graduates an applause.
Morgan Elizabeth Kabulavista.
Jack Henry Donahue.
Ava Maitland Dunlop.
Catherine Lee Hale.
Sean Nicholas Remarui.
Marco Ray Farmer.
Cameron Elizabeth Ferguson.
Emily Joanne Hoyt.
Samuel Jose Frank.
Jacob Glenn Freeman.
Ethan Raphael Freiberg.
Christopher Royal Frost.
Logan Russell Galbraith.
Thomas Luke Gardner.
Luke Kelly Gasto.
Deborah Bekela Gabriel-Jesus.
Lucas Jackson Gary Perez.
Cesar Augusto Bliss.
Monlena Baron Gorin.
Sebastian Joseph Grillo.
Madison Alexis Goodry Crawford.
Peyton Pollard.
Bryn Ann Halpin.
Natalie Paige Halpin.
Felix Michael Halverson.
Tyler Jones Hardy.
Patrick John Harmon.
Jazz Eleanor Harvey. Please give this group of graduates an applause.
John Edward Haskins.
Kate Christine Patman.
Megan Ross Hatton.
Haven James Romero Hayatsu.
Elitas Elsa Haynes.
Kai Yuan Hong.
Abigail Jane Hecko.
Maya Vaughn Heffernan.
Matthew Liam Helton.
Carly Claire Henley.
Isaac McCoy Hennis.
Catherine Ida Hendrickson.
Isabella de los Reyes Herrera.
William Kenton Hester.
Juan Alejandro Dijon.
Keegan Dean Hilt.
Rihanna Olga Horvath.
Helen Elizabeth Kealogi Oxy.
Alexandra Maria Hunter.
Daniel Peter Incardona.
Willem Joseph Jansen.
Jacqueline Carolina Johnson.
Matthew Bell Johnson.
Judy.
Joseph George Kahn.
Carl John Keane.
Thomas Patrick Kearney.
Aiden Lonergan Kennedy. Please give this group of graduates an applause.
Matthew David Kennedy.
Sadie Rose Kenny.
Tallulah Rose Loretta Kenny.
Genevieve May Kent.
Owen Shea Cairns.
Lily Ann King.
Rory Francis Knowles.
Derek James Prager.
Adrian Amadeus Kulabute.
Jack McVeigh LaCombra.
Connor Thomas Lamb.
Aiden Nicholas Lambros.
Juliana Michelle Lavery.
Lynn Lay.
Joel David Lemus.
Alexander George Levy.
Anna Helene Lewis.
Michelle Lee.
Michael Tyler Lynn.
Charles Joseph Link.
Sophia Marie Latursky.
Maria Catherine Loveland.
Cleo Marie Lundy.
Jack Thomas Major.
Catherine Ann Manley.
Joseph F. McGurr.
Leah White McIntyre.
Ketteridge Grace McVeigh. And for this group of graduates, an applause.
Cameron Joseph Nino.
Elizabeth Ann Merriman.
Christopher William Messenger.
Allison Elizabeth Moriarty.
Corina Elizabeth Murphy.
Samantha Lee Murray Cuesta.
Olivia Yuan Ford.
James Michael Navone.
Virginia Neal.
Nolan Thomas Newman.
Gina Idale Nicholas.
Elizabeth Gabriel Noble.
Anya Magalea Nori.
Malcolm Adrian Nyman.
David Robert Oshner.
Jane Rosaria O'Connor.
Alexander Hideo Oishi.
Bridget Claire Alney.
Molly Josephine Alney.
Emily Claire Mayi Oquist.
Caleb Greenhow Park.
Austin Mitchell Parker.
Thomas Eaton Parkhurst.
Sydney Madigan Wallace.
Adele Canosa Pack.
Alexandra Hope Plastino.
Katrina Patricia Potter.
Kate Anthony Nakana Principali. And a round of applause for this group's graduates.
Barry Maxwell Blanchet.
Lindsay Ann Rapay.
Joseph Daniel Rodvogel.
Abigail Ariana Remillard.
Bradley Strider Reynolds.
Kieran Cole Robert.
Jack Barry Robinson.
Aiden Jack Romano.
Carlos Enrique Rosales.
Colin James Sams.
Pablo Fidel Santiago Benitez.
Daniel William Satterthwaite.
Lester Rosaire Savage.
Felix Dominic Schuler.
Kyle William Scott.
Joseph David Sendelbach.
Jordan Patrick Cito.
Sean Luke Sexton.
Nicholas Edward Shimolka.
Jamie Catherine Ann Sheehan.
Benjamin Thomas Sherman.
Cole Thomas Siebert.
John Andrew Walter Simmons.
Danielle Gracia Smith.
Horace William Snorsky.
Ryan Davis Spear.
Megan Erin Searing.
Anna Rose Summers. And a round of applause for the
Sonia Eileen Svensson.
William Bruce Szymanski.
Lorenzo Xavier Temez.
Cole Michael Thomas.
Isabel Lou Thornburg.
Amelia Rose Paesi.
Liam Patrick Tracy.
Michael Leland Vale.
Samuel Philip Van Hollebeck.
Elise Talia Van der Zanden.
Nicholas Velasquez.
Paul William Walker.
Matthew William Wall.
Savannah Hope Waltier.
Young May Owen Wang.
Joseph Lebec Watts.
Catherine Marie Watt.
Peyton Alexis Weber.
Abigail Cherie Werner.
Lucas Robert Wesley.
Michaela Marie Weston.
Jessica Celeste Vissa.
Joseph Angelo Wood.
Elizabeth Rose Sajkowski.
Tedros Akamai Zacharias.
Samantha Lee Zink.
Yvonne Andre Zverev.
And a round of applause for this major graduate.
Let's stand for the final blessing. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord look upon you with kindness and grant you peace. Amen. On behalf of Bishop Blanchet High School, the superintendent of Catholic schools in the Archdiocese of Seattle, and the office of the State Superintendent of Public Instruction in the state of Washington, it is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2019.